Jimmy Bluff, back to it.
We are back.
Jimmy Bluff.
What up? It's always great working with Mike. I mean, he never ceases to amaze me week after week as his body continues changing. We were just chatting how the muscle feels so much healthier and denser, even as he's continuing to break it down. And us working consistent together, that fascia is just so healthy and pliable. You know, he did some insane training this morning and his low back felt freaking incredible. And it was still able to manipulate, which just goes to show you when you continue being consistent, training at this level, eating at this level, doing everything absolutely how you need to recover with the tissue work, everything, right, happens so much faster and more efficiently. So hard.
Why do I feel like even though I trained 20 minutes before, that my muscles recovered and relaxed before you started working?
Well, I would go back to the fact that they're healthy, right? Your hips aren't bound up into your ribs. There's not those, enormous trigger points. Everything is healthy and flowing. So, you see a lot of people after they train, they can hardly move. You're moving friggin', completely healthy because everything is balanced. We were joking before calling Mike's tissue fluffy because it's so lean and healthy and hydrated. It's not fat, it's just she's shredded, but that muscle is healthy. It's not matted down anymore. So I think the answer to that obviously is health of the tissue, blood flow, circulation, and your recovery is just like a freaking Ferrari on a racetrack.
I appreciate that.
Hey, it's amazing being able to work with professionals at your level because it just makes my work like that much more effective. You know what I mean? So it makes it even more exciting for me. So, touche.
Touche. Oh, I got really sore. Like, I remember you worked on
The
me.
first time we worked on you, you were like swollen.
Yeah, I was like really sore. I had to drink a lot of water.
And I didn't beat you up that much.
You did
It
not.
was just how much energy was stuck there, right?
I guess so, yeah.
I think that was when that arm was rotated from carrying around the kiddo.
Right. So, is there any soreness going on here?
No.
No? So the body's used to recovering weekly.
Yeah, it feels like his best terminology in mine is that it feels fresh and I guess fluid is the main thing. Just feels healthy and fed.
Everything, I can feel that we're working. So, half the time my eyes are closed because I'm just feeling deep inside the belly of that muscle and releasing any cord of attachment or any adhesion whatsoever that is preventing blood flow, circulation, and nerve function. And when I can go through there week after week after week after week, even though he's destroying himself in between, that muscle's staying hydrated. And that's why I swear, like, are your arms bigger? Well, probably, right? So every time we open them up, they can breathe more, breathe easier, and they can hold, more water because that chest isn't compacted. The chest is open and it's spread out. So his body, if anything, is probably hungrier than it used to be.
He's always hungry.
But it's a good point. I like how you stated that.
I had a gentleman show up years ago for like 6 or 8 hours of treatments over a weekend, and he calls me the week after. He's like, my water's fluctuated, but I'm still up 6 pounds. How is that possible? He's like, my chest is still thicker. My legs are still striated and thicker. And I'm like, well, you had that much dense mass that once we opened it up, his body just absorbed that water. It was amazing. So the same thing happens every week with Mike. Any restriction in movement or in the muscle, we remove fiber by fiber. So it's freaking amazing. And when we bring all that into alignment in between the connective tissue, we're making sure his body is firing perfectly. Like, it's amazing, you know, especially with your freaking God-given genetics, like to just see, you know, you recover even more effortlessly. It's like, whoa, you know, it's badass to see. With your guys' followers, I've just met so many incredible people.
So Jimmy, I always notice that you don't rush through your work. So in other words, you come here, you work on mic, but you not leaving until you're done. It's not like you give yourself an hour and then you'll be like, I only have an hour, or I only have an hour and 20 minutes, whatever. So do you do that with all your clients? You do?
I do, yeah. I have to feel everything perfect. There's a lot of people, I used to be like, all right, I'll work on your chest, then I'll work on your knee, but then run out of time for both unless we didn't have enough time. So with specific areas, yeah, I don't finish until everything flows smoothly. And what I'm feeling with my fingertips is exactly what the client, you know, Mike is feeling, to where what could have been tender 3 minutes earlier is gone. There's no pain, there's no tenderness. All of a sudden, you know, that restriction is gone and open. And, you know, coincidentally, all of a sudden his shoulder's back a little bit further.
Right.
It's more loose. It's like, whoa,
Right.
you know. So,
Love that.
and there was a couple Olympias. Flex Lewis missed a bunch of meetings before one of the Olympias. I made him get back on the table 3 times before. He couldn't contract his quad. He couldn't contract his abs. And he called me the next day. He's like, I know what you done. I appreciate it. And he went on to win that year. And he couldn't even activate his quad. I mean, these guys are warriors. So it's amazing working with
That's
people
why
like
you're
Mike.
the best. Well, not only because of that, but yeah.
No, and that's why I
You're
love
the
working with the
best.
best, you know, because they can showcase my work, and it's their physical body. It's our universe, right? We're spirit and a body, and what we can create is endless. So it's amazing to be able to make it even easier for a warrior like Mike to train harder, to recover more. That's what keeps our inner children happy, right? That's why we work out to begin with, happiness.
Right, so for anybody that's gonna go see Jimmy in Santa Monica, California, make sure you take the day off. There's
Come
gonna
on
be
in. Let's
no
reconstruct
rushing
you.
time, and you're gonna talk to this pretty lady. She's gonna book your appointment. Thank you, guys.
You're so